Good day, I'm Liesel Brits with this week's top local news. The Vereeniging SAPS has issued a warning that a series of house robberies have been reported to them in and around Three Rivers recently. Police spokesperson Captain Fikile Funda said in a statement sent to the 90.6 FM news team this week that this includes especially the Rissyville area of Vereeniging. Funda urged residents to tighten up their security and to close all doors, including security doors, even if residents are at home. He further said the Vereeniging police managed to arrest a total of 23 people between Thursday the 13th and Sunday the 16th. Funda said among the crimes the suspects were arrested for was the possession of drugs, dealing in drugs, driving under the influence, shoplifting and the possession of suspected stolen property. He said they also made arrests for crimes like assault with intent to cause grievous bodily harm, theft and malicious damage to property. He said all the arrested suspects have appeared in the Vereeniging Magistrates Court. Police have arrested a man who allegedly killed 2 children in Boipatong in the Vaal Triangle. The children were aged 5 and 11. The 40-year-old is accused of taking his ex-girlfriend's 2 children and 2 nephews to a field where he tried to strangle them to death. One of the children managed to escape and ask for help. Another child was later found by police and rushed to hospital. The suspect went on the run but was traced and arrested by police on Wednesday. He is expected to appear in the Vaal Park Magistrates Court on Friday. The man will face 2 counts of murder and 2 of attempted murder. The Viljoensdrif SAPS says 2 alleged copper cable thieves were arrested in Viljoensdrif in the Vaal Triangle just before the new year. Police spokesperson Captain Malebo Kosana said in a statement the incident occurred on Tuesday, 28 December at around 22:03 when 2 members on duty saw a suspicious motor vehicle, a white Mahindra with GP registration, and stopped to search it. Immediately when it stopped, 4 males seated at the back jumped off and fled. However, the members managed to corner the driver and passengers seated inside the vehicle. Kosana says in the back of the bakkie they found 804 meters of contact copper cables worth 122,000 rand, as well as 134 meters catenary copper cable valued at around 30,000 rand. The total value of this copper cable costs around 153,500 rand. He says it is suspected the copper cable was stolen at Volverhoek Station near Zamdela in Sasolburg and therefore belonged to Transnet. Kosana says the 2 male suspects, aged between 29 and 61, were arrested for possession of suspected stolen goods and made their first appearance in the Sasolburg Magistrates Court on 30 December. And activist group Save the Vaal Environment or SAVE says broken promises, a lack of political will and a desperate shortage of government money mean there is little hope the Vaal River's sewage pollution crisis will end anytime soon. The group says it's been pressing government for years to fix some of the broken infrastructure in Emfuleni, but it's only been receiving broken promises. The group's marine steward told ENCA the situation has been disguised by heavy rains.
The situation at the moment, one can say it's been disguised by our heavy rains. So the water quality in the Vaal River between Vereeniging, or between the Vaal Dam and Parys, is not too bad. But the underlying problem remains, and that is that there's loads and loads, and something like 250 million litres of raw or partially treated sewage flowing into the Vaal River on a daily basis. This has been ongoing for a number of years now.
Stewart says there is a lack of political will to put the funding together to fix the problem, as it is not rocket science, it just means fixing broken infrastructure.
There is just a lack of political will to put the funding together to solve the problem. It's not rocket science. It means fixing broken infrastructure. And we do have the skills of all the various engineering disciplines to do the work, but there's just that lack of will. We've been having discussions with the Department of Water and Sanitation for years now. We've also had discussions with Gauteng, with Emfuleni, the actual culprit who is causing this major pollution.
And this is the end of today's bulletin. Follow the news team on Twitter and Facebook at 90.6 FM News. Also subscribe to our 90.6 FM TV News YouTube channel for more.